Going on to all of you Libras out there. So you've got the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups. I don't read upside down cards. The Tower, Three of Wands, the Page of Swords, Seven of Swords. Wow, how many cards are upside down? The Judgment, the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, finally. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Libras, right, is some sort of a relationship didn't really last long, right off the rip. The Ace of Cups, some sort of offer that somebody tried to give to you very recently. A lot of you Libras was like, nah, you're not going for it at all. No, thank you. Walked away from it. Could have been something big. You know, them liking you, them telling you that they like you, they want to get to know you. It could have been a continuation of my other tarot reading, my other Libra tarot reading, where they did like you and they liked you a lot. But the problem is that maybe they were lacking in some particular area that was very important to you Libras. And now a lot of you Libras don't really take them too seriously at all. And the Tower now represents how, so yeah, you're willing to let the relationship, oh, okay. You're willing to let the relationship go. These people, this was an encounter with you and this other person, where this person may have talked a lot, potentially, about what it is that they could have done for you and how they would be a good partner to have, how, you know, in a relationship, but maybe they didn't necessarily make the cut. And you Libras started to notice, right? Eight of Cups. You Libras started to notice certain things about them that you really didn't particularly like. So now a lot of you Libras are like, are you for real? Or it seems to me as if you're just on some nonsense. I don't think you're really real. And from the minute that a lot of you Libras started to look at them like that, I think that was pretty much a wrap from there. So what happens? So the Tower now represents, so again, you're ready to let the relationship go. You don't care if the relationship dissolves. You don't care if they get upset that you're leaving. Whatever capacity it is, you don't care about trying to invest or put effort into into a potential relationship with this person whatsoever. You're pretty much done. You don't care what they think. So now you have the Three of Wands, and the and the Page of Swords represents how you're ready to move forward with your lives. But this person, unfortunately, that you stopped hanging around is not willing to just be okay with you moving forward with your life. They're now in a situation where they're calling you. They're trying to get a hold of you the best that they can, and they're not letting you go. They're not going to give you a very difficult time. Right around now, Libra, these people are very spiteful of the fact that you Libras decided to leave them. But this is something that they have to take into consideration, though, that it may be their fault, because, I mean, or yours, or it's a combination of the both of y'all's fault. Either way it goes, them not wanting you to leave, that's some stalker stuff, you know? So this is some stalker stuff, you know? You know, there's a such thing as live and let live. How do they come to the conclusion that you Libras shouldn't leave, even though this is your own decision, that you can't leave them? I'm telling you. And so understand that they may call you. Still understand that they may try to reach out to you, come by. Understand that, you know, if the two of you have mutual friends, they may try to badmouth you to your mutual friends. That's why it is that you shouldn't date somebody in your immediate social circle. You need to introduce your social circle to the person that you're dating and make that very rare, almost never, once in a blue. I don't see my sister's significant other. And he cool, but rarely, like a couple of years. Once every a couple of years. I still rock with him, but once every couple of years. You know why? Because when you have some of you Libras are in a situation where you have somebody that you know that I'm talking about this person that you stop messing with that has mutual friends. They're going to tell everybody about what it is that you've done, even if it's not even real and they're lying about it. And those people going to start to look at you like there's something wrong with you, because people, the greater you are, is the more people are willing to listen to the nonsense about what you've done. That's why stupid people hang out with stupid people, because a lot of people will be in situations where they'll have friends for years. They'll have people who know them for years. They'll have people who you know, you've developed a good reputation. What will happen? People will come out of nowhere, have some stuff happen, tell them, some erroneous stuff, and people will be fast to believe it. Oh, really? I didn't really. Oh, for real? Look how fast they were willing to switch up on you. So this is why it is, if they happen to be in your immediate friendship circle, stop dating people in your immediate friendship circles. You have to introduce, if you're going to do it, introduce your significant other to your friends. And let that be once in a blue moon. And I mean, when I say once in a blue moon, I mean there's 12 months in a year. I mean potentially never again, or once every couple of years. So then you have the Seven of Swords and the Judgment. So the Seven of Swords and the Judgment now represents, yes, this person is going to, even though the two of you are done, because you're not hanging out with them, you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to be with them, you're not putting in any effort into a could have been relationship with these people are still going to talk to you. Seven of Swords. They've made up their mind that they're still going to talk to you, and they're still going to reach out to you, and they're still going to try to make things difficult for you to move forward anyway. So this is something that a lot of you Libras right now should be watching out for, because you have the Judgment. The Judgment represents you're done with this relationship, but they don't care if you're done. They don't care one bit if you are done. They're still going to try to reach out to you and make you leaving very difficult. They may even come with the guilt trips, talking about how it is that the two of you could have been a very good relationship, even though you Libras are smart enough to know that that's a lie. But then you have the High Priestess. This stuff got so much gold on it. I love it. But the High Priestess represents, if you have any kind of social media, you should also take into consideration that they know it, that you have social media, and they know that what your social media is. You may want to go ahead and block them, because they're watching your stuff. If they're not watching it, they are thinking about you heavily. Heavily. Thinking about how it is that they want to get back at you, as well as get back with you. But they trying to get back at you because you're not with them on some revenge type stuff. Who they could tell that You did them dirty. Look at how you did them. If you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website in which there are ways for you to support me from my Instagram page. Go ahead and send me a follow there. Shout outs to all the people that have followed me. Appreciate it. My Instagram, my Amazon link. Yes, I am an author 2 times over, trying to be a 3-time over. The book is almost done, everybody. About 2-3 chapters away, to be real with you. But yes, purchase my books. Also, too, one thing that you want to do is that you also want to check out my clothing store, right? If you're looking for any kind of hoodies, t-shirts, coffee mugs, sweatshirts, okay, as well as my for private tarot readings. If you click on that, it'll redirect you to my website, in which it has wealth course, relationship course, birth chart readings, as well as tarot readings, right? And then what it has on it too is the time that you get, how much you spend, a description, and when you scroll down, it'll have the buy now button, and then above that, it'll have the Cashapp cash tag. The buy now button is clickable, so just in case if you still need help setting up a tarot reading or any one of my other services, you can always feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. Thanks. So, and then you have the Hanged Man, and then you have the Ten of Wands. The Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands now represents this being a situation for you where the best thing for you Libras to do, honestly speaking, to have this thing be over where you don't hear from them, is to just move on with your lives and don't even worry about the nonsense that they're trying to pull. Because to them, your engagement is some sort of game that the two of you are oblivious, somehow is nebulously playing on some sort of 4D, 5D, world chess piece type of game that they're playing, where because the way that they're looking at it from a perspective of, if you Libras didn't like them, then you wouldn't be paying attention to them. So don't pay attention to them to show them that you don't like them. And that's how it is that they'll learn. Eventually they'll stop. Now granted, they're still going to scapegoat you even if you're not with them later on in the future, but the point is that they're going to stop eventually. And the Ten of Wands represents, and you won't have to worry about them and their goofy behinds running this type of silly games and calling you, and you won't have to deal with that type of stuff. So let's clarify the let's clarify the Judgment. The Ten of Swords, the Judgment again, Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, right? So the Ten of Swords, yeah, you potentially may have gotten betrayed from them, or they disrespected you one too many times, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. A lot of you Libras didn't want to put up with them because you've given them so much of a grace period before, and now it's like they keep trying you and trying your patience. And remember, Libra is the exact opposite of Aries. Let's not forget that K Flock is a Libra. Okay, let's not forget that K Flock is a Libra now. You know what I mean? So as much as it is that people think that Libra is a punk, that's not really true. For all the cross watchers and for all the Libras watching, that's not really true. That's not true. You would be surprised at how much Libra actually pulls from their opposite energy in Aries, actually. That's not really... Anyway, the Queen of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune represents this being a situation where a lot of you need to understand that the Queen of Swords, right, to clarify the Judgment, the Queen of Swords is about how again, when they call you and stuff like that, don't answer them, don't text them, don't do any of that type of stuff. Eventually, these goofy people will learn their lesson. They're just trying to play games with you. They're trying to play games with your head. They're trying to see what you're going to do. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands now. So you leaving, but let's see. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. So to clarify the Ten of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, right? The Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Devil. Yeah, you Libras are dealing with these weirdos, these goofies, getting out of Dodge. The Ten of, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. These are all cards, the Two of Swords. These are all cards of you getting right out of Dodge, staying away from these people, sliding. Sliding, and they can't take that. So here they go with the stalking stuff. Here they go with the obsession. Here they go trying to get your attention. Here they go calling you, texting you. Here they go potentially coming around. Here they go asking potential friends that they know you and them are friends about you. What's going on, right? But again, eventually they're gonna stop. The Three of Swords and the Devil. These people, this is how attached they are to you, how they can't let you go. But eventually they're going to have to, because they don't have access to you. But even more important than that, you Libras move on successfully, and they won't have access to you because you've taken that choice out of their hands due to the fact that you're just not going to be around. So it sucks for them. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Eventually, you will get over them, of course, and you won't have them in your life anymore. You'll get to be able to do your own thing. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers right now. Coming up on 7,100 subscribers. Please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.